my channel. If you're new, my name is Haley, and if you're not new, welcome back. So, tonight, I'm going to be showing you all my makeup, and I don't have makeup on right now because it's like 10 o'clock at night, and I've already washed my face and everything, so I'm just going to go ahead and get straight into the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. So, I'm going to jump right in. This is the first thing that I have, and if you're like me, makeup is like my safe place. Makeup helps me with everything. If I'm feeling insecure, makeup is my go-to. It's literally everything to me. I take very good care of my makeup. I love buying makeup. I love getting makeup. I love everything about makeup. It's literally my favorite thing in the world. And so, I'm just going to go do a little fast preview of my makeup with you all, so this video is not super long. But the first thing that I have, this is by Beauty in Sight. This is just some color correcting stuff. I've had this for a while. It's color corrector, bronzer, and blush. The next thing is my, this palette. It's a little old, a little bit worn out, but it's browns and stuff like that. And I love browns. It's my favorite neutral colors. I love them. I'm not sure who it's by. It doesn't even have a name on it. Then these are like the cheaper palettes that are also good. So this one is the Color Workshop Hue eyeshadow palette, and the inside looks like this. It's bright colors, very cheap. You can get that anywhere. The next palette I have actually two of. It's the Nude 4 BYS. I have two of those, and these are the colors. I love this palette. That's exactly why I have two. And then I also have a Smoky, the Color Workshop palette. This one I've had for a good while. It's also by the same exact people as the other ones. These are just more black, darker colors for smoky eyes. The next one I have is the Color Workshop Nude eyeshadow palette. Again, by the same cheaper company. And then I have an Ulta. This came in a box that I got. It was about, the whole entire box was probably like $150. I got it for Christmas one year. But it had all kinds of stuff. And this was the eyeshadow palette. As you can see, I've used a lot of what was up there. So I'm not going to be showing you all everything. Because it's just a lot of basic stuff that I have. My next palette, which is my personal favorite palette, is my Morphe James Charles palette. It is worn out. It is completely worn out. But I still love it and I still use it. I use more of the neutral colors in it. But, I mean, you do what you like with that palette. It's more of a palette that's controversial. Use whatever. The foundation that I have, one of them that I have, my favorite is NYX Drop Foundation. That's my absolute favorite foundation. It helps so much. It's full coverage. Awesome. But this one is also good. This is in the shade Nude Buff. And this is Infallible Pro Matte. It's good. I wouldn't recommend the size for that. It's kind of small for the size. Also, you all may think I'm crazy, but I do not use a beauty blender. Beauty blenders get disgusting. They have mold in them, just personally with my own experience of them. And so I use this brush. It's easy to clean. It's got all these little bristles. And I usually clean it once every 2 weeks or something like that, depending on the time frames that I've put makeup on. My favorite powder to use, which is a drugstore powder, is the CoverGirl Clean Matte. It goes with my foundation. I have the same exact foundation to this in the same color, in the same shade. And so that's really good. And then this is also drugstore. This is my eyebrow pencil, which is amazing. It's by e.l.f. and it's in deep brown. I lost the cap, so don't mind that. But the eyelash curler that I use is by Tarte. And it's just an eyelash curler. Also, if you all did not know, you are supposed to replace these rubber things. That's right there. Most people don't know that, but you are supposed to do that. I personally don't do it often. I've done it probably once the whole time. The moisturizer that I use is Sailor by Captain Blankership Deep Blue Face Moisturizer with bergamot and blue chamois. It's really good. It's kind of greasy. I wouldn't recommend if you have greasy skin as it is, but that's still good. My favorite mascara in the whole world you can get at Walmart for like $12, and it is Lash Sensational by Maybelline New York. It's amazing. It's literally my favorite. I've seen so many big YouTubers and such use that, and it's amazing. Another foundation I have is Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer. So it's that in the shade Classic Ivory. I've heard a lot about that, but that's too dark for me, and I'm really white. Classic Ivory sounds like it's more of a palish color, but that does not seem to be the issue because I'm probably one of the palest people you'll ever meet. I may not look that way on camera, but I am. So the setting spray that I use is NYX Matte Finish, long lasting. This NYX is probably my favorite brand of anything that I use. And then I have glitter eyeshadow. I don't use glitter eyeshadow a lot, but when I do, I love to use this. This is BYS Glitter Eye Cream. It's amazing. I've used the white one probably 6 times now, and there's still a bunch in it. But the other colors I'm very excited to be using soon. The lip balm that I use is Too Faced Peach Lip Balm. It comes with a lipstick, which is also awesome. And then I also have another Fit Me, which is in the same shade. Again, it's a little controversial for me. I'm not really a fan, and then I have all of my Morphe brushes, and then I have Scented Lip Gloss, which is just a drugstore brand again, which works really good if you want shimmery lips. This is the other to my this, and this one works better, but this one's okay if you have nothing else to use. And then this and this, the same exact shade, just this one has these lips on it, and this one doesn't. This is Matte Lip Gloss, something like that, I'm not sure. And those are pretty good. You just have to find your own right color. The bronzer that I use is NYX Matte Bronzer. Looks like this. I got this probably 2 months ago, and I haven't really used a lot of it. The eyeshadow primer that I use is NYX High Definition Eyeshadow Base. So this is it. And then I also use the Kokie one, Kokie Professional. I use that as well. And highlighter, I usually use liquid highlighters, but I've really been loving this Maybelline Master Chrome by Face Studio, which works really good. It's a little dark for me, but if I use a darker foundation, then it's literally okay. And then my concealer that I use is the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline New York. It's amazing. I've seen so many big YouTubers using that, and they seem to love it, so I tried it out, and I loved it as well. And then this is the highlighter that I use. That's liquid highlighter. I love liquid highlighter more than anything in the world. And this is Dandelion Shy Beam by Benefit. Just like that. Not very expensive at all. It's good for how much it was, but, you know. This is another powder, which is CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. Looks like this. It's been through everything. But this is just the powder, and it is in the shade Fair Claire. So, if that tells you anything, I am very pale. And I'm scrummaging through my bag. This is another eyeshadow primer that I have. It's NYX Proof It. It's also pretty good. I don't use it as often as I use the others. This is my other highlight, which is High Beam by Benefit. And those two came together. So, and then I also use Lash Fibers by Wet n Wild. That's what it looks like. I got that probably 2 months ago. I've barely even used it. I don't wear eyeliner, but I have some. And then I also use the EOS Lip Balm, chapstick, whatever. After my whole entire look is finished, I'll just go in with some of that. And the last thing that I have is these two little drugstore mascaras. This one is Smashbox Full Exposure, which is pretty good. And then CoverGirl, the yellow one. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's also very good. So with that being said, that is really all the makeup that I use on a day-to-day basis or a week-to-week basis or something like that. That's usually what I'll use is some of these, and everything in here is really cheap. Obviously, I don't have money to just go out and buy tons and tons of big makeup. So with that helps me a lot. Again, makeup is my everything. I love makeup so much, and I love doing it. And if you want to see some looks by me or anything like that, just let me know, and I'll do some. And So that is the end of my video, and I have enjoyed making these videos, and I would really appreciate it if you all would like and subscribe. I don't have that many right now, but I would appreciate that so much from you all, and my socials will be in the description. Everything, message me. I instantly will message you back, follow you back, whatever you want me to do. Okay, and I love you all so much, and thank you all for watching.